Great, nippy check.
What you holding back? What you holding back? 'Cause someone turned the lights on. 'Cause someone turned the lights on. 'Cause someone turned the lights on.
Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Natalie Negrotti. Some of you know me from Big Brother 18, and some of you know me from the challenge. I was on Vendettas, Final Reckoning, and War of Worlds. I've been on 4 competitive TV shows. I know that's crazy. I've done it all, but I was the first female crossover from another network onto MTV's The Challenge, and I paved the way for every other TV show because now they even have Survivor on that show. So I did the hard work for everyone, not to toot my own horn. Just kidding, but not really. So today, I am not on the newest season of The Challenge. So I want to do a review of this new season, which is called The Challenge Total Madness. I'm going to be giving you a review of the first episode since, thank God, I was not on it. And I'm also going to be giving you, my opinions on every single cast member, the new prospects and the old. And I'm going to be totally honest with everything. So let's get started. I can't lift my armpits up too much because I haven't shaved them or waxed them in so long. This quarantine is driving me crazy. So let's get started, guys. I'm going to get my laptop out and let's go over my notes. So I think this season is going to be bad ASS. I don't think I can curse on here. I'm already obsessed with it all. This is the hardest season yet. Just seeing TJ laughing and enjoying it, it really shows me that this is not going to be easy. First of all, I love TJ and I love his laughing at all of our pain. So that's pretty amazing. So they're living in a bunker deep down underground. So on Big Brother, when they brought me on, I was a Big Brother player. So obviously they keep you locked in a house with no windows and you can only go in the backyard for like 2 days for my season because we had an extra competition throughout the week. So you really go stir crazy because the house has no windows. Now the challenge has always been, all my seasons on the challenge have been like in really nice houses with windows, outdoor area, indoor area, swimming pools, you name it. They're super fancy and really nice. This season, they're living underground in like some crazy contraption, which it feels like they used to build bombs under there. That's really scary to me. Like, this bunker is not cool. There's no windows. I mean, they do have a pool, but you can tell I already know straight off the back, you already go stir crazy, but they're gonna go insane. This is going to be the craziest season I have ever witnessed of the challenge. I mean, I haven't watched every season, obviously, but it's going to be nuts. The fact that they're in a bunker and there's so many people, so many shows. I see they have Survivor on now, so that's really exciting. I actually really love Jay, so that's a good addition. So this season is going to be nuts. The new players look crazy and fit. The drama is going to be beautiful. And I am just really thankful. Thank you to production. Thank you to the challenge gods for not putting me on this season because it does not look fun. Also, it's a guy's elimination the first episode. So girls, you got so lucky. I'm having so much anxiety. Like, I watched this first episode and my armpits were sweating. I was having the most anxiety as if I was on the show filming. And as soon as TJ said, it's a guy's elimination day, I was like, oh, thank God. I'm not even on the show and I'm having anxiety as if I'm on it. So I'm gonna get started now and get into all the characters and what I think of them. Characters. These are reality TV competitors. Well, these are honestly, we're freaking athletes. So I'm gonna get into it with all the athletes. Here we go. I also think it's really cool that they arrived in a helicopter. Reminds me of when I had to jump off the helicopter on Final Reckoning on my final. All right. Let's start with Jordan. All right, I really like Jordan. He's a great competitor. I know that he's really good at math and puzzles, and the only time he can actually lose is like one-on-one with a really, really big player. But, I mean, no one really wants to go against Jordan because he's a beast. He's a great player, and he's won a lot of seasons, I think. Well, I know he's at least won once. a few times. I'm like, I don't remember anymore, but Jordan has won, and he is known to be feared, so no one wants to go against him. Let's go to his fiance, Tori. I love Tori. She is a beast of a competitor. She is a woman fighter. I love Tori. She has a great... Tori has the best social game, hands down. I have nothing else to say about Tori, but she's beautiful. Has the best social game. She's one of the top social gamers of the whole entire show. Next, let's go to Wes. So Wes is obviously a legend on the show. I can't take that away from him. Is he a little sneaky? I do believe that. Because he's a mental... Wes, honestly, is like a Big Brother player. He has that Big Brother mentality, and he likes to put his hands in every single basket. He's like a little... what is it called when you like have all the strings? All the puppeteers. So Wes has the brain for that, and Wes is strategic. And very strategic, very social, and he's always thinking. So he's always kind of ahead of the game. Wes is he has like a Big Brother mind in a way, playing the challenge. So let's go to Johnny. I think Johnny is bananas, is super funny. He's great at challenges. He chokes in eliminations. But I mean, he's just funny. He's not my favorite, obviously, but he's just, I mean, even if you hate Johnny, he's just a funny character to have. All right, Jenna. Jenna's a cutie pie. She's a sweetie pie. I played only a little bit, I think 1 season with her, so I didn't really get to know her competitive side. Then there's Ashley. Yo, Ashley, you are gangster. I love Ashley. Like, we're not the best of friends, but like... Ashley's commentary is some of my favorite stuff. So yes, Ashley makes me laugh. I love her new brown hair. Yeah, I'm going to break it down. Her brown hair and her brown extensions. That $1 million is going to some good use. Girl, you look great. And all right, this season, Ashley is just so funny. She always has her eyes on the prize. This girl has won multiple times as well. And I love the insight that she gives on, like, you know, with Nani, and she's a girl, like, keep your eyes on the prize, like, so she gives good insight this season, and that's why she's won, because she's looking at that $1 million. That's why she has $1 million in her bank account, and I have seen it with my own eyes. Okay. So next we have Nelson. Love that he's throwing away his good boy card. And I also love that he's pep talking Jay. Super, like, Nelson, no matter how much he tries, he's just always going to be like a sweetheart. I really bonded with him my first season, like, totally platonic. Nelson's just a great guy, and he's always just a sweetheart, and he's a great competitor. I want to see more of Nelson. I want to see him win a season. I want to see him, you know, in some finals. I really have high hopes for Nelson. Nani is a great competitor. I love Nani because she just lives her life to the fullest. She lives her best life. She doesn't care what people think of her, and she just keeps it real. So Nani, you are so cute, and I just, fierce competitor. She's in it to win it, and I love that she actually took a break from the challenge for a while. You know, she set up her whole life. She started doing beauty stuff. Like, I think she does like what is it? All the esthetician stuff. I hope I get that right. But she has like a great career outside of the challenge, and she knew when to stop doing the challenges to get her own personal life in check and, like, you know, really be successful without the show. And then now she's back on the show and she's crushing it and she's living her life, total girl power. I just love that she's successful off of the show and on the show. So Nani is a queen. There's Kayla. I'm not close to Kayla. Obviously, we've done one show together. And I know she is a pretty decent competitor. She does get frazzled on puzzles. So Kayla is definitely someone you want to go against in puzzles, but I mean, so do I. And she's beautiful outside. I know she's like a stunning girl. I want to see how she competes this season, because usually she gets in all the drama, and she's always like in the middle of all the drama and fighting with someone, Melissa or something, or getting kicked off. So I love that she said that she's not going to let love get in the way of the season or drama. She's in it to win it. She has her eyes on the prize. So let's see what Kayla has to offer this season. I'm excited to see competitor Kayla not get into any sticky situations. Let's see if it lasts. Let's see if it does work. But I know that Kayla makes for some good TV. Anissa, I've met Anissa a few times. I have big hopes for Anissa. She's a great competitor. I would not want to go one-on-one against her. That's for damn sure. She has been on the show for so long, and she just knows the ins and the outs. Her social game is on point, I've heard, because I've never played with her. But Anissa's someone that I would just flirt with because, like, I have a thing for older women, even though she's not old, but she's older than me. I just have a thing for older women. I don't know why. So Anissa would be on, like, my flirt radar. Oh, God. I'm not even on the season. I'm already looking at who I'm going to flirt with. So let's go to Corey. Oh, my God. I'm obsessed with Ryder and Ryder's mommy and Corey and that whole, little family situation. Now Corey has his, like, new family, and they're on that the other MTV show, the Teen Mom, whatever, OGs or whatever. So that's exciting, and I'm excited for Corey. I know he's a great competitor. I know he's won some stuff, some challenges and eliminations, and I'm excited to see what he has to bring. I love that he's, doing other shows, and I love that, Teen Mom OG is such a successful show, and he's still coming back on the challenge to his roots. I think did he start on Are You the One? I don't remember, but he's going back on the challenges, and that's really cool. He's competing for his new family and for his old family as well, and I think he's just a stand-up dad, and good luck to Corey. CT is a legend. Honestly, I'm not close with him. I've actually, I've been on two seasons with CT. All I know is I don't want to go against CT ever in my life. My teammate chose CT to go against in one of our eliminations in War Worlds. But CT he's just like the dad of the challenge now. You still don't want to compete against him because he will win no matter what. CT is huge. Like, he's a big guy. He's great at puzzles. He's great at math. He's great at pretty much everything that, you put in front of him. And with his size, you don't want to mess with him or his brain. He's a legend on the show. He's respected by everyone. But what I love about CT in comparison to a Johnny or a Wes, right? So I feel like Johnny and Wes is like, they play, and this is no shade to anyone. This is my opinion. And, everyone has their pros and their cons in this game. So Johnny and Wes are more like selfish players, whereas CT is a guy that when he knows he's out, like CT actually sits with the rookies, the prospects. He sits with all the players, and he lets you know, like, hey, this is a good gameplay for you, or hey, like, this is where you lack. This is where your strengths are. Like, CT gets your mind going and actually prepares you for success in the game, which other vets don't do. CT is like the grandfather, the OG of the challenge, and he's not afraid to set other people up for success, because at the end of the day, CT knows if he sets you up for success, no matter what, you're not going to beat him, because CT is a legend. I just love that he puts all his knowledge into the new players. He's given me and Polly, when we were on Final Reckoning in the Redemption House, so much advice. And it was really, really, like, honestly, it like came from his heart. But at the end of the day, he's still a competitor, so he's going to be competing and trying to win. So CT is just like a good guy all around, a good dad, a good husband. But the reason why I really ended up loving CT is because his wife. I love his wife. She's an incredible woman, and I'm friends with her, and I have so much respect for her. And I mean, that's kind of where, like, my love for CT comes from, because of, he's a legend of the game, but his wife is really cool. Madi, I love her. She's a beast. I love that she came from a drinking show, and she transitioned seamlessly into the challenge. She came from this heavily drinking show to, like, being a really strong competitor. She works out every day. She eats right. And she's having fun, and she can win. And that's really cool. I think she's, a strong beast competitor in this game. And she's someone that's, like, great TV and great to actually be in a house with. Then there's Kyle. I'm not a big fan of Kyle, but Kyle's funny. All I can say is Kyle is funny. Yes, he plays all fields and all fences and gets his hands sticky in every situation. I've played that game before too, Kyle. But as you saw, our CT was giving him advice was it in the kitchen? He was saying, you can only play the fence so long, or something like that. That means, Kyle, you can only, stay on the shallow end for so long before you have to pick a side, before you have to build a strong, like you have to know where you stand in the house. Because the house right now, everyone's kumbaya, having so much fun. Everyone loves everyone. But it's going to get down and dirty, and there's going to be a time where you have to pick a side, no matter what. And I've played that game before, trust me. And at the end of the day, you got to pick a side. So then we got Rogan. Okay, Rogan, let me take you back to Vendettas, my first challenge season. Rogan was pretty badass. I really liked Rogan, but he got out first on the Rock of Gibraltar. I was like 4th or 5th place finishing, and he got out because he was such a big, muscular guy. He didn't have endurance. He hurt his back. He couldn't make it anymore up the mountain. What I love about Rogan is that he actually fixed his, everyone has strengths and weaknesses. He fixed his weaknesses. Now he's back. I have not seen him. I didn't watch last season, so I don't know how he competes, but I know he's a beast. I just love that he's like this big, gorilla bear, like cutie pie. He has great endurance now, so he fixed that. And I really love, he actually has really good social game. I mean, he called out Kyle. He made a promise with Kyle, a deal with Kyle in a way. It's not really a deal, but kind of is. Like, hey, I scratch your back, you better scratch my back down the line. I love that he called it out when he was giving his, his elimination speech, because now everyone, the whole house and the whole world and the whole America knows, hey, Kyle, we made a deal. I scratched your back. Now you have to scratch mine. So if Kyle doesn't make that commitment down the line, Kyle's going to be known to continue to play like a snake. So I like Rogan. Okay. Let me see. D is a beast. End of story. I like D. She's a good time. She's just a butterfly with huge muscles, and I wouldn't want to go against D. I like her. Jenny, oh my God, she's jacked. I mean, her aura is all like muscle. I wouldn't want to mess with her either. I think that I want to marry Jenny. She is someone that I would definitely be flirting with this season as well. I feel like I'm just going to flirt with the whole house, but I'll be flirting with everyone. I mean, with Jenny, I'll flirt with D. I like everyone at this point. Jenny is someone that she is going to be great. She is just, you don't want to mess with her. She looks like a great competitor, and her accent's on point. Definitely cute. Soph. Oh my God, he's a cutie pie, fresh of breath air, and I love how he called out Wes. Like, he is not scared of nobody. He called out Wes, and Wes was so pissed. I thought that was kind of like immature in a way of Wes to let his ego, like Wes, Wes knows he could have just played that off and be like, okay, like, because Wes is really funny and punny, and Wes is really strategic with his words. So I feel like instead of getting mad, Wes should have just been like, damn, okay, darn, okay, like, he's calling me out. He could have changed it and taken control of that conversation, because Wes knows how to do that. So it just looked immature that Wes got that upset. But hey, I've gotten upset too in these situations, and I've looked immature too. So then we got Bessie. I've never watched Bessie's season of Big Brother. He's huge. He's muscular. He's a previous athlete. I'm excited. I've heard he's sweet. I hope that's true, because he's, one of my Big Brother brothers. I don't know if Bessie, I don't even know if we've ever talked, but I'm excited to see Bessie on this season. I think he's going to make it far. We have now Jen from The Amazing Race. There was not much of her. She's a girly girl. Her makeup's on point. Because she was on The Amazing Race, guys, this means that, dude, she can run. Those people run for 30 days straight. Like, they run for 30 days straight, and they are on a budget. They barely even eat. Like, they're running around the whole entire world, not like outside, around the whole world outside, and all different continents, all different countries. So Jen is someone to look out for, because that girl is street smart. Then we have Big T. Beautiful. We need to give Big T more screen time so I can get to know Big T a little more. Big T's beautiful, and I think Big T could be a great competitor. I just need to see more of Big T. Then we got Bailey. She is, girl, how do you do your makeup? I need a link to that makeup tutorial. She's stunning. I love outspoken women. Bailey, keep being outspoken, girl. Keep talking. You got your man to back you up, and you got yourself, most importantly, to back you up. So I like how Bailey is like very straightforward, and she's not afraid to speak her mind. So she has like that intimidation factor, and that works. And especially having that as a woman is very powerful. Swaggy is my boy. I love Swaggy. I hope Swaggy makes it far. Swaggy, I've met Swaggy in real life. He's just a cool guy. He was a basketball player. I hope that he brings his skills to the challenge court, not the basketball court. And I think that Swaggy can make it far. I think that he can really do it. And especially because this game is about numbers at the end of the day. Like, if you have a guaranteed person, yeah, you might be a little bit more of a target. But look, having that number, having his fiance with him is so important for those numbers, because look, they didn't get thrown in. Right now in the beginning, it's a numbers game and it's an intimidation game. They don't know the rules yet of the game. So if you throw someone in and they make it back, you don't know what the rules are of the season. So it's too early to play this big game and throw some big person in. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. All right, now we have Casey. She has the greatest advice. This is something that I need to learn because I have such a big mouth. I just love to talk to everyone and have fun and achievement, it just gets me. So she said, keeping my mouth shut, and that's why she won Big Brother. She's going to take everything in, and that's something that I just learned right now from her, which I've been knowing, but I just can't do it, is just keeping your mouth shut and taking in information. A mí me gusta el chisme. I love the chisme too much. Okay. Then we have Jay. He's on Survivor. Once you're in Survivor, you have to poop in the water. And your poop when you poop in the water in Survivor, it just floats next to you. So I would be intimidated by Jay because he doesn't need food and he'll beat people in endurance. They do endurance challenges eating little grains of rice. I think Jay is someone to really watch out for. His size is not big. He's a smaller competitor, but that doesn't matter, guys. That does not matter. I'm also really happy that he won this first elimination. He showed that he's strategic because he comes from CBS, because he comes from Survivor. He is a strategic player. Doesn't matter your size. I am 4'11". It doesn't matter. You can win things. Guys, I've won. You've seen me win. The ball cage challenge, holding my arms up challenge, all these crazy things that I've won or I've placed really high in. So Jay is someone that is, he's really going to be a competitor. I believe it, because he's not just he didn't exert his energy. You saw that? He was calm, cool, collected, instead of going and panicking like a Soph was panicking, just trying to beat it. You people don't understand the challenge. You need a strong mental. That's what Madi said. If you don't have a strong mental, if you're not strategic, if you're not calm in pressured situations, you're not going to win this game. So I'm going to give you some last minute analyzations that my brain processed. So I believe they chose Jay because he's not one of the biggest guys. He's from Survivor, so he has no ties, less ripples, less feathers to get upset with the house, which is just the safest move for now. It's too early in the game. They don't know all the rules yet. Who can come back? What's going to happen in elimination? They have no idea what the elimination ground rules are. So you don't find out till you get to the first elimination. And instead of playing this big game and putting in a big player that has numbers in the house, they will put a less intimidating player in who's a solo rider and a rookie, a prospect. That's why they put Jay in, which is a really smart move right now. It's not like a powerful move, but for longevity in this game, they had to put Jay in. And that, it sucks. Would I put Jay in? No, because I love Jay, but but it was the smartest move for the people. But we'll see if it goes and bites them in the ass, because Jay just won, and now Jay made it to the final. Well, he has a red skull, and he actually can make it to the final now. And he was on Survivor, so it doesn't matter the size, and he ends up being a great competitor, and he can take out the people that put him up. So they should be scared now. So Jay, I'm very excited and very proud of him. I actually love Jay. He's a dear friend to me, and I'm excited to see it. Josh, he puts his heart into everything he does. He's Latino, passionate man. He's not afraid to show his emotions and cry. So Josh makes from the best TV. I love watching Josh. I love his journey from Big Brother, winning Big Brother, to the challenge. I did play a season with him, and it just makes me happy that he took the challenge seriously and he got really fit. So he started working out every day. He takes this game seriously, and that is what I respect about Josh, is that he became a competitor and a challenger, and he really got fit. He started training for everything. He just, he's a challenger now. So Josh, I'm looking out for. Bear. I just love Bear's accent. His commentary makes me laugh. He's a great competitor. And he makes me laugh. Living with him, he's so loud. He's louder than me. It's really hard living with him, but Bear is just funny. I feel like Bear just randomly wins things, and like you're like, how did Bear win this? All right, let me see. That's everybody? Yes. Okay, so I think that's everybody. I think I might have missed a couple of competitors. I'm really sorry they didn't show you, and that's that. All right, another thing that I saw in the tribunal, and my editor, you're putting this in this video. Another thing that I saw in the tribunal, Wes lies saying he has no friends here, but he's working with Johnny, so he does have friends because your friends are your alliance. So he lied in the tribunal. So I want to make that clear that Wes lied in the tribunal. He said he had no friends, and that's what that was his defense. So I don't respect that. That's something that I don't respect. Yes, I've lied. Of course I have. But as a viewer now, because I'm not on this season, I think that that's not cool because he's working with Johnny. Side note, I love that Wes and Johnny are working together. I am so excited to see what happens. I am so excited. I am here for this Wes-Johnny secret alliance. This is going to be great. This is going to be good. It's going to be messy. It's going to be sloppy. It's going to be dramatic. And I can't wait to see what conspires from this. But I don't like that he lied in the elimination gathering. That's not cool. So I'm also here for Dee and Rogan, their love drama. I didn't realize they actually dated because I've made some Twitter comments as a joke before, like, Dee, like, I date you as a joke, obviously. But wow, they actually dated. Holy crap. So I'm excited for this. Yes, Nani and Asana, keep calling him Asana. I loved him, but oh my God, can they get married and have children? And wow, I love how Nani just took control and was like, yeah, boy, you're sleeping in my room. You go, girl. You go, girl. You live your best life. And the Jay and Asaf eliminations, I think the matchup was perfect. Their sizing was perfect. Their background was kind of perfect and aligned. It was a perfect matchup. It's not like you have like a CT going against a little guy. You have a perfect matchup. So it's a very fair game. The equalizers, if there is any, are going to be equal. So this is as fair as this elimination is extremely fair as an elimination can get, because some eliminations, it can be a little tricky. And I love that you have to win an elimination to make it to a final. I am so proud of Jay. He was, underestimated by everyone, and look at him. Now he has a red skull. Like, everybody, hello. He was on Survivor, dude. He could survive more things. You're in a bunker. He literally survived sleeping in sand and, like, eating leaves and stuff. Like, no. Like, these people compete with empty stomachs, like, seeing lights because they're so fatigued, and they win. So, yeah. And Wes calls out the people who, I love that Wes called out the people, by which is true. He hits us with the facts. Yes, I love that Wes calls out the people who skate by, which is so true. Thank you, Wes, for the facts on that. Something that I can agree with you on. That is so true. Like, now you actually have to win an elimination. Wes can win eliminations. Wes can win everything. So Wes is a really great competitor, and he's a really great social gamer. So he's calling out the facts. Like, you guys have to compete now and win an elimination to make it to a final. You can't just, get a free ride to the final anymore. Your social game and your alliances can't get you there. You have to get in that elimination round. Like, let's go. I feel like this is way better. Like, holy crap, it makes this more bad ASS. I know I can't curse on here. And I love this now because it's going to be more competitive. It's going to be a beastly competitive game. This is so bad. This is so amazing because now everyone has to compete in elimination, not hide like little babies. And I can't wait to watch. I'm so excited that Wes and Johnny are working together and that everyone is going to want to be in elimination now. Like, it is so annoying. All the games that I've played, it's like, I don't want to be on this season, but why can't all seasons be like this? Like, you actually have to win an elimination to get your ticket to the final. Like, you have to earn your stripes. Like, this is so amazing and so perfect. Yeah, for me, I'm little, so I hate going into eliminations, but you've seen I can win eliminations. It can happen. If you're meant to win a season, you're going to win that season. If you prepared really correctly, if you prepared as hard as possible, and if you have the biggest heart and mental strength, then you're going to win. So guys, that is my analyzation. I can't wait to see what happens this season. This was a great episode. I am thankful to the challenge gods that I am not on this season because it looks cold and miserable and I don't want to be a part of it. So I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe. Click that button because this girl has nothing to do during quarantine. So I'm going to be YouTubing finally and giving you what you want. Mwah! Besitos, cuchis.